All right, Mr.
Aye.
Mr. Hew G,
Aye,
also
aye.
known as Matthew.
Come on, man.
Welcome to the Eddy Echo Show.
It feels good to be here. Thank you, brother.
It's been a long time coming. How
Hey.
long has it been coming?
Too long. And that's what she said.
Went there right away. And that
Immediately.
joke is brought to you by, speaking of that, we don't have any sponsors yet. So
Brought to you by Hew G. Yeah.
it's just us. But Mr. Hew G, we have known each other for almost 4 years.
Hey.
We met at a bar called Belcourt Taps
Rest in
in
peace.
West Nashville. And, yeah, tell me what happened your whole life before we met.
Man, shit.
It's a lot. I know. Loaded question.
Snapshot. I born and raised in Detroit. Moved to Texas. Lived with my pops for like 9 years. Joined the military. Went to school. Started making music and dancing. A lot of dancing. Ended up going crazy, having fun with my friends, and won some competitions. Got to dance with my idols, meet some of my idols, do some really cool gigs, and sent it on over to Nashville, Cashville.
And you were in Orlando for a little bit too, right?
Yeah, 6 years, man.
6 years, okay.
Yeah,
So you
6
got a good
years.
community there and everything that you met through. What was the dancing that you were doing specifically?
Oh, I was doing hip hop dancing, man. It was crazy because the way I got into the scene, I was out. It was like a hoorah party, good send off party to my boy going to Rutgers, right? And I was just dancing, and I met this girl, Tommy, and she like bugged me. So I went to an audition hungover the next day, and I got through to the next round. And I made Ruckus. And Ruckus was a dance team, or still is a dance team at UCF in Orlando, and like they were on BET and all that shit
Wow.
back in the day. And from there, I ended up meeting my boy Ben. Went out to Extreme, joined Studio One, had a bunch of fun there. That's where I got to actually gig and compete against my idols and,
Cool.
hang out with them and
Well,
whatnot.
when you perform, you definitely bring the dance, and
bro,
I think that's
always.
kind of what you're known for locally as well, as being, just you take the whole stage by storm. It's not just the song or the beat, but like you're
Yeah.
like you really are a great dancer, like
I
a
mean,
professional
appreciate it.
dancer. Like
Bro, I work hard. I work
Yeah.
really, really hard with the
Yeah.
homies, and like it was just having fun. That was the coolest thing. Like when you love what you do and you're doing it with your friends all the time, like it's just fun. You don't even really think about it. Like it doesn't become work. Like you'll schedule like rehearsals and all that shit, right? But like we ciphered all the time, bro. Like throw on a beat and like one of us hops in. And then the rest of us, we just go one after one after one. Somebody might get called out, and you gotta battle them. And so it's like you have to be on your P's and Q's. So you're like always training.
it's
and all
almost
that.
like improvising and like
Yeah,
jazz.
bro.
Almost.
It's like improvising.
So
and
how did
jazz
that
and all
play into you being a rapper and starting to rap and take that more seriously? And
a very big part, because the way that I listen to music, like I break down every sound in the beat, every single sound, because as a dancer, like those little moments are ear candy. You know what I'm saying? Like you
like
just
the little 16th note and like
yeah, like you can literally just be like boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop. You hear something go, ka, ka, boom,
and then
pop, boom, like yeah,
and then
all those little intricacies, and
subdivisions.
So,
Yeah.
So I break down the music that way, and when I hear it, I just like find a pocket for my flow. But I in the studio, I'm like dancing to the beats and shit all the time.
Let me ask you this. So you really have in a lot of ways invented your own scene in Nashville with hip hop, and a city that's not really known as hip hop or R&B central. A city that, from a lot of outside perspective, is kind of seen as like this like white culture capital
Yeah.
with country music and with all these things. But so in Orlando, were you doing any hip hop at all? Because I would
Yeah,
also say
I
that's
was-
not a place that's like known for it, but
Yeah.
did you find a niche there as well as you've done here?
Actually, when I was going to school out there at Full Sail, I ended up meeting my big bro mentor, Young Egypt. We were in class together, and he's in the music industry. Like he's a dog ass producer and songwriter and artist, and he kind of like shed light on music. Like really like what's happening, what's in the industry, like who's making what, like sitting in on sessions and stuff. And he really like kind of blew my mind musically, because like we always listen to music one way, but then when you're around a producer and they break down how they made this beat, why
the tools
they did
and
it,
everything,
and
the technology
and all of that stuff is, and like just music and like the feeling and like all those conversations and being around a high level of music. I just like continue to chase after it, just chase after that great feeling and self-expression at the highest level.
Did you make some trips up to Atlanta at that time, or?
Nah, I went to L.A. I was in L.A. for 4 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what was that like? I didn't know you did
it was
that.
fun. It was a wild ride.
Okay,
Man.
was it a self-exploration trip or Rastafari?
No, definitely blew down some tree, but it was just learning. I was learning so much, and I got to while I was out there, I got to dance too. I connected with my boy CJ Farside from Academy of Villains, and he's phenomenal, world-renowned dancer, choreographer,
cool
freestyler, and so like I got to kind of do both. I got to freestyle and learn some pieces and whatnot, and like really learn what's going on in the industry, how you need to move, and things like that. And
that's the mecca of entertainment, especially I feel like LA, especially like visual entertainment too. Like when it comes to dance, when it comes to what, even visual arts, art galleries, all that. Obviously LA and New York.
Yeah.
But so let's bring it back to Music City then, to Nashville. So you move up to Nashville, and I meet you at Belcourt Taps.
Yeah, I was chilling.
Sitting at the end of the bar. I believe you were by yourself, and I believe I was there by myself. I had recently moved here, so we struck up conversation, and you told me you were a rapper, and we talked about writing a little bit, but you didn't tell me like you had a project. You weren't one of those people who's like, yo, what's your Instagram, like right away either. Like you were very much like just having a conversation.
Yeah, man, I like connecting.
I think we connected then, or I don't remember if we did or not, but then months later I see you performing.
Yeah.
and it's like, whoa, and like I think you saw me too. You're like, yeah, see, I told you I rap.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I was
like, hell yeah, you do.
I remember that. Yeah, I was chilling, like hat low, like hoodie on, at the end of the bar, just like once again learning about songwriting. And
this is early 2019.
Yeah, I was at the crib working all day, and I was like, I need to get away from hip hop. Let me go to this bar. Like I know there's live music here, and Rose is tight, so like I'm gonna go support her bar.
So this bar he's talking about is a bar called Belcourt Taps. Shout out Belcourt Taps.
Shout out.
But it really, you had a mixture of country people and folk people, but most people there play an instrument and sing, and it's acoustic songwriters. But then Hew gets up there, and he has his tracks, which he's going to do the song for us very shortly. But he out of nowhere, this guy who's in Nashville, getting up on stage in front of everyone, doesn't give a single shit about who the people are who are there, what they came for, or what even they're going to leave with. But regardless, you did your thing, and people respond well to it, and especially locals, I think, because they're like, it's kind of like see Nashville, like people would like bring people just to see you, because it's like this is where you go if you like a more alternative to what Nashville is perceived as from the outside. Yeah, like
this whole city, there's a lot happening in the city. There's a lot of pop artists, pop writers. It's definitely like country first, this is where you get your twang on.
Yeah.
But like everything is here. Nashville is a very big melting pot, especially with how fast a lot of people are moving here.
Yeah. Especially post-COVID.
Definitely, too. Yeah. And it was happening when I moved here pre-COVID in 2017. I was just a part of, that wave. And it's a lot more diverse than Broadway, and some of the names And I was fortunate enough to be given the opportunity to just be in a writer's round using backing tracks when lots of places would not let me perform because I didn't play an instrument. And at the time, I didn't know anyone who played any instruments. And so it was very rough, and I'm very grateful to Rose because of that. A lot of things have changed in my life. And so, yeah, man, I got up there and I was like, yeah.
Okay, so since then, I mean, this is a rough estimate, but how many shows do you think you've done?
Oh, shit.
That's the early 2019.
So 2019 so I really got my legs.
I'll make a guess if you want.
In 2020. So I would probably say like somewhere like probably 250.
That's what I was
200 thinking. Around 250 times.
That might be. I was thinking 200. That's a lot.
Somewhere around 250, bro. There was a lot of times I performed like 2-3 times a day.
I remember, and I
that
still
shit
see
was-
it.
that
I
shit
mean,
was
he's still doing
insane.
it. So
Not
Hew
anymore,
will
I
be
had to
playing at
chill
like
for
the
a second.
soccer stadium.
Yeah.
He's played there quite a few times.
And then
he's
2
part
days
of a
later,
he's
bro.
part of a group called Songhouse as well, which he can talk
Damn.
more about. And he is just always around playing, Alley Taps, Belcourt Taps, Cabana, that whole wave that existed locally in Nashville. But all right, well, why don't we cue up a track?
Yeah. Let's get King going,
Yeah,
man.
let's get it. Let's get a little loose. Let's get it a little loose. So we got shout out to our producers. We got Mr. Chaz in the studio over there queuing up the track, and we got
Big facts.
Mix Master Mervin doing the
Hey.
master mix on everything.
Come on, Kings.
And yeah, we're here, man. We're staying creative, and we also have our buddy Gabe in the room, who we just spoke to, but I want to get you guys together as well.
PG, come on, man.
All right. Well, we can queue up a track, and what's the first track that you're doing?
King. Yeah, off of Unfinished Part 1.
You ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know what's up, like, I know I'm a king. She knows she a queen. Our blood's royalty. Bow down, kiss a ring. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. Can't tell me anything. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. Can't tell me anything. I can be everything that I wanted to be. No ifs, ands, but fuck it all. If I'm stuck down and out in a rut, about to drown in my cup. Let it runneth over. Spill in the fields or all miles of field. I got 2 hands that can kill and heal. The power of a man with a plan and a will. I'm my own worst enemy. Taking these drugs and praying they aren't killing me. Working for better things. Working on a better me. Everglades looking evergreen. Off LSD, my soul's forever clean. Can't live with jealousy, bro. At times my words get ahead of me, yo. Got jokes like Bellamy, though. 20-something, no felony, whoa. I'm just like, whoa, I got the flows. Come take a sip and some for the road. This ain't a grip. Gripping mics, talking life, real shit. Z on the mound, gotta swing for the fence. I know I'm a king. She knows she a queen. Our blood's royalty. Bow down, kiss a ring. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. Can't tell me anything. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. Can't tell me anything. I know I can do anything I ever wanted to. Couple years back I was feeling blue. No rush, but my life is a zoo. Dope, no. Selling it, no. Evidence, no. Heaven sent, for sure. Humble mumbles and I fuck. Struggle, fumble, never down in the clutch. Stumble, tumble, always getting back up. Rocky, baby, gotta had a last punch. Knock it out, all that negativity. Flipping left, but up, balancing beam. Keep it together like the seams in my jeans. What does it mean to grab all of your dreams? Man, tell me, for real. Prayed, slave, now I'm about to ink my first deal, I can say it feels chill to get a piece of the ice off of the berg. It's been a decent ride with a couple of swerves. Hanging out the window screaming all of my words. New boys on the block and I'm far from a jerk. I'm a king, she knows she a queen. Our blood's royalty. Bow down, kiss a ring. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. 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 I know I'm a king. She knows she a queen. Our blood's royalty. Bow down, kiss the ring. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. Can't tell me anything. Anything. Can't tell me anything. Ooh. Can't tell me anything. Ooh.
Yeah. Dude.
Hey, the king. Can't tell me anything. You can't tell me anything. You can't tell me anything.
Hey. Mr. Hew G.
Appreciate it.
All right. Let's queue up another one. Let's keep it going.
Hey, all right, let's run Windows.
I got nothing to say. You left me speechless.
All right, let's run Windows, man. So this is the
So we got to get the key queued up.
F.
Maybe I'll try to do this one.
a joint called Windows. Because that's where I like to clear my mind. In the car, with my windows down. You like my radio voice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Windows down. Cruising in these streets with my windows down. Oh, windows down. Cruising in these streets with my windows down. Yeah. Shit has been wild, but a nigga been chillin'. Whole world shut down. Police still killing. Say their names out loud. Hear the voice in the crowd. We marching through Broadway. Pandemic or not today. And I've been stressed out. Sometimes I'm blessed though. Can't spaz, can't freak out. Cause I'm depending on me now. Shit is so new. What do I do? How do I know? Where do I go? All I've been through, sick as a flu. So I've been cruising with my windows down. Cruising in these streets with my windows down. Oh, windows down. Cruising in these streets with my windows down. Oh, should've been cool like that. Scared to turn into my dad, or even my mom. Listen to my words too long. Lately I ain't picking up the phone. Nigga got locked out of home. 40-mile drive, I'm gone. I'll keep rolling up strong. Gamble with the jack out black. Ooh, 21 shots away. Pre-game with a socket. Still slipping minimum wage. Still playing hide and seek with the pay. I'm riding dirty with my windows down. Cruising in these streets with my windows down. Oh, windows down. Cruising in these streets with my windows down. Yeah. Hey. With the windows down. With the windows down. That was nice.
Let's go. Oh, man.
That felt great.
That's what we do, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Man, so 250 shows. You think you've really done that many? I agree.
1,000%. Yeah.
So you think about, have you ever read a book called 10,000 Hours?
I've
Malcolm
never,
Gladwell?
No, I've heard of it.
He's a great author in general. There's a couple books, Tipping Point, 10,000 Hours, Outliers is one of them. But in 10,000 Hours, he describes this concept that it's 10,000 hours to mastery.
Yeah.
No matter what you do. And that doesn't just mean being a musician, but being a performer. You might have 5,000 being a performer. You might have 8,000 being a producer.
Facts.
Or you might have 2,000 being a producer. But like to combine it, like I feel like with the performing aspect, and that's what's cool about Nashville specifically for me, coming from New York City and Philadelphia and you know, in New York City, I feel like it's a little bit more like you hype things up, you get these big events going, you get these gigs, you promote, but it's more like you're behind the scenes most of the time, like cooking up a beat, cooking up your mostly marketing campaigns because people like they're always thinking. But where in Nashville, it's almost like the complete opposite, where it's like you're starting like hitting the ground running here. Like you're out performing every day. You're out, you know what I mean? And that's kind of even for the songwriters here that are the more acoustic ones because. For my experience in New York, I always had to like get my band together, get all these, you know, and it's awesome though too because it's a different side of the coin. Because now what we've been talking about today is also like marketing and like what your next project's going to be. And even with our project, so me and Hew have a project together called Stella that we're going to play for you.
Yeah.
And we started working on this project in the middle of quarantine, actually, because Hew was a couple blocks down the street.
Come on.
And it's one of those stories where we came together and we had some musical ideas, and we slaved away at it. Like, we completely, like, I don't mean to say it like that.
Chopping wood, bro. Chopping wood, man.
It took much longer, and I learned a lot in the process. Also, like, because we produced it all on our own. Also, with the help of someone named CK, who helped do the mixing, and a couple other buddies.
Henny and
Davis. A guy named Dorian Lackey, who will be on the show, and he did some background vocals. This whole project came together, and I really learned a lot. But one of the biggest lessons I learned is the marketing aspect. And I think that's why we're sitting here right now, and that's why because with the Eddy Echo Show, I'm going to force myself to have to market. So what do you want to tell the people about the project and about Stella?
Oh, man. Stella is just like, for me, the song Stella came at the perfect time because I knew a lot of people who were just like partying crazy. I was a part of it. But like, even while everything shut down, it's like, all right, now it's time to travel, right? And it's like, I saw a lot of people jet setting. And then we were performing one night, and we met that influencer, Stella. And she's like amazing influencer.
It wasn't about her, though.
No, it wasn't about her. It wasn't. But it was funny when
you told her it was, though.
Yeah, I wrote because like the thing is, I actually wrote. I took parts of the things that I would see on her Instagram.
Oh, that's funny.
And I integrated in.
Whoa.
Because she was like living a jet setting life, and I was just kind of talking about that.
I love that.
So yeah.
Shout out Stella.
Yeah, shout out to Stella.
But yeah, man, and just I feel like the song is kind of, so the lyrics are Stella all the way from Australia.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, she'll show you her jellyfish tattoo. But it's kind of about a party girl, and it's about one of the ones that they pull you in because it's so much fun. So it's meant to be a happy and fun song. Chaz, is there any way we can roll some of the demo that I have there of it?
Yeah.
So this is one of the earlier demos of Stella that me and Hew. And we produced everything. Every little bit of this was produced right here in downtown Nashville in an apartment. So we didn't go to any professional studios. We did everything right here. And because it is a professional studio, because we have more than we could ever need. So
come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, roll the track.
Stella, all the way from Australia. If you're lucky, she'll show ya her jellyfish tattoo. She was sober, but once she got to October, caught a case of corona and fell back to June. She always changed your mind. Got snowflakes in her eyes. She loves to say goodbye. I hope you make it out alive.
Connections come and go, crashing like bumper cars on boulevards and hit the road. Plane off the ground, you leave the town, but you'll be back for sure. Yeah, you'll be back for sure.
That was like right,
yeah,
you
I
sent
find
that part
myself
to me.
hating you even
Dropped
have
it
to
in,
go.
I was like,
Oh, Stella, 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 Stella. If beauty was a sport, I swear you would break every record. Smart as fuck, compassionate, always out on the scene. You know your work for hustle like Van in the 70s. Ooh.
Oh, man, bro. Dude, I was just like, it's done. Great. I dropped it in, like, didn't even write you back. And then, like, days later, I'm like, oh, here it is. And then it took another year to finish it. All right. I think you can pause it. All right. Should we keep going with it? Yeah, we can pause it. Let's do an acoustic version. How about that?
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna bring it real slow, actually.
the way from Australia. If you're lucky, she'll show ya her jellyfish tattoo. She was sober, but once she got to October, caught a case of corona and fell back to June. She always changed her mind, got snowflakes in her eyes.
Love a little white line.
She loves to say goodbye,
But she coming back every time.
I hope you make it out
I
alive,
hope you make it out alive.
Stella.
Connections come and go, crashing like bumper cars on boulevards and hit the road. Plane off the ground, you lead a time, but you'll be back for sure. Yeah, you'll be back for sure. And yet I find myself hating you even have to go. Oh, Stella, 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 Stella. If beauty was a sport, I swear you would break every record. Smart as fuck, compassionate, always out on the scene. You know your work, then hustle like Van in the 70s. Ooh.
Stella, all the way from Australia. If you're lucky, she'll show ya her jellyfish tattoo. She was sober, but once she got to October, caught a case of corona and fell back to June. She always changed her mind, she got snowflakes in her eyes.
Love a little white line.
She loves to say goodbye,
But she coming back every time.
I hope you make it out alive.
Hope you make it out alive. You know, sometimes I wonder why you party so much. In the Gold Coast, posting pics, sipping vodka soda. Gotta love Instagram. She want an instant man. Even made a risky plan. Runny nose after sniffing grams. No one love when the beat in the mix. Got the key to the heart to the man with the chicks. Got a bag on her home, but she don't spend shit. Now she stuck at home with a dude hella sick with Rona. Told me that she's scared to be alone, bruh. Dating apps filling up her phone. Never at her home. If I would, I could, but I can't tell her that it's wrong. Because I enable her to receive the package. Those bitches fake as plastic asses. A couple of them bash it, quick to flip like mattress. Gymnastics in 2 weeks, she'll be back in it. Stella,
Stella, all the way from Australia. If you're lucky, she'll show ya a jellyfish tattoo. She was sober, but once she got to October, caught a case of corona and fell back to June. Stella, 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 Stella,
Stella. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go. Oh man.
Come on, man.
The keys were getting hard though for a second. Okay. Well, what else? Do you have another track queued up?
Yeah, I have a song from an album that I'm actually currently working on called Matthew.
Tell us what's up with that. When are you
I-
planning to release that?
All I'm going to say is that Matthew is my first name. It's my actual name. So I spell Hew, Hew.
Oh, this is a big one.
So yeah, this is the intro.
I've heard many of the tracks. They're insane. Many late nights, and a lot of them you've had for a while, and some of them are like you just pulled them out of the hat. And I'm like, dude, where did that come
It's
from?
kind of crazy. We've been working on it for a year, It's been a year we've been working on it. I've never worked on anything like this for so long with this much attention to it. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Matthew.
MATTHEW 36 90 something. Almost died in the process like MB, but God had another plan. Here I stand with my fam, uplifting everyone that I can. I try to be the better man, ain't much bigger than anyone. They told me I wouldn't achieve my dreams, how wrong. I already whooped some of my idols' ass in beer pong. The ball ended up in my court, I kept getting the ball back. Daylight savings, my haters starting to fall back. Friends hit my line and half the time I don't call back. We watch Nickelodeon, hope they don't think I think I'm all that. I'm just a man, maybe you're a grown-ass kid. I still play games and get mad when I don't win. I still tap shoulders and duck with a big grin. I still wanna be happy. Is that a sin? I hope it ain't. Lord knows I ain't a saint. Never been to New Orleans, baby. Love my Miss Daisy, even though she drive me crazy. Swerving all over, but we still get from A to B. Yeah. Sometimes my laser focus comes off as self-absorbed, but I'm really selfless down to the core. Afraid and brave at the same time. I'm tired of asking for help because I'm poor. My bills are still paid, can't complain. I'm working hard as fuck cause my mama needs more. I'm breaking my back, getting stepped on, opening doors and opportunities so my niggas get more. I remember days I was sleeping on the floor, blanket and a pillow. Abby took me to the store just to get some chicken, making songs next to the kitchen. Laptop sitting on a couple of boxes and I was sure one day things would change. Now when I hit the bar, people know my name. It's kinda weird, but it feels good to be recognized for my hard work. Getting paid for my cuts like we doing yard work, and that's a blessing. Sometimes I get too drunk and trip cause I'm stressing. It's like my bigger picture on layaway, but I get that soon. Friends call me Hew, Clover calls me G, but you can call me Matthew. Yeah, you can call me Matthew. You can call me Matt. That works too. Yeah.
Matthew, you have arrived.
He has that even.
You have arrived, my man. Well, you know, I really want to make this with this whole concept of the podcast and the show, I want to make it a regular thing too. So I think it'd be cool. Again, I think the point is just to force us and our community, and it's another way, not force, but create a vehicle, and everything with Mervin helping and Chaz and everyone who's going to come through. I want to create a vehicle that other people can use to, you know, put ourselves out there, because we have to put ourselves out there.
Facts.
We have to. And, you know, I'm done worrying about what's cringy. I'm done worrying about what is everyone else is doing as well. Mm-hmm. But like our friend Gabe was saying, we just have to find our truth and just shamelessly, you know,
live in it.
You got to plug.
Honestly. In honesty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
and always
you got any questions for me? Or?
No. Hey, Eddie, when you gonna make me a beat, bro?
I got some beats. Let's
cook up some fire.
But every one of them has the Moog on it. And something about the Moog.
My man has been. Oh my gosh! Look, my man. Ever since he bought it, he barely had it. That
was when I was in high school. So
he barely had it going. And he was like, "Yo, man, everything that we would play, like on Spotify or whatever, my man,
it's on every one of my tracks.
On everything, my man's going Moog crazy.
I love it.
Moog crazy.
Well, dude, I think so. Do you have a website?
I do not, but I am on the socials.
All right, get him on the socials.
At HEWGEE. That's me.
Hew G.
Hew G.
Or you can call him Matthew. Or actually, I can call him Matthew. You can call him Hew G.
Yeah, you call me Hew G. No, I'm just kidding.
But good stuff, man. Well, you've been flexing the muscle, dude, and that's all that really matters. Because the hours you put in, they're the hours that you know you're gonna get back in other ways. 'Cause
Man, all blessings, man. I
That's
want
it.
blessings and opportunities so I can give to my friends and like we can all eat.
And if you think about it too, we're going to be giving our time to something, no matter what it is. So everyone only has so many hours to spend, and
Facts.
it's like when someone like you steps in front of a microphone, it's like there's no denying. It's almost like running a marathon because there's no denying that, that you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not like, oh, that guy just started. Like,
Yeah,
that's
right.
right.
yeah, you're 20
Just
miles
right
deep,
away.
my guy.
It's like, yeah.
You're doing this.
But there's room for everyone
Yeah,
here in
always,
Nashville
man.
and at the table, and yeah.
Learning from everybody, learning from the homies. Like my boy PG, he be out there writing that 5 and playing the cello.
And shout out to TJ.
And
by
then
the
flip
way.
to the guitar like crazy. What? You ain't never seen a swole man play the guitar and the cello and sing like that.
Oh, GB you're talking about?
Yeah, we talking about PG, man. Come on, Gabe. Swole house. About to break his cello when he sit down.
Well, let's call this
All
thing.
jokes.
Dude, thanks for doing this.
Bro, thank you for having me, man.
This will be the first official episode, by the way.
Oh, shit. I was rambling.
Yeah, that's all right. We're gonna edit it down.
I was like a South Park character. Ram.
All right. Any other dates you want to promote, or what else do you have coming up?
Actually,
Something in February.
I have a couple dates on hold, so I can't say anything. But I do have an EP dropping in January with my boy Kyle Messner. Be on the lookout.
Can you tell us what it's called?
Midwest Connect.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
that's
from
dope.
Cleveland. I'm born in Detroit, so the
like
Midwest
that name.
connected in Nashville.
Is that the artist name?
His name?
Cool.
No, his name is Kyle Messner.
Okay, cool.
But
cool.
the project is called Midwest
Pumped.
Connect. Yeah.
Amazing. And go check out me and Hew's project. It's called Stella. And you can
stream
find us both on Spotify. I'm Eddy Echo, Eddy with a Y, ECHO. And this is Hew G, HEW space G. And
at your
yeah,
boy.
go check us out. And he'll be back again very shortly.
Come on, man.
That's it. Thanks for listening to the Eddy Echo Show.
Yeah.
I've been your host, Freddie Frecco.